But Carol, we're going to talk today about your wonderful, wonderful new book, Secrets of the Villa Amore. Well, you're already a Sunday Times bestseller. This is your third novel. In your words, how would you describe it? What it's about?
Well, even before that, this one is now in the top 10 of the Sunday Times bestseller list as well.
Oh, wonderful.
So
Wonderful,
I just
Carol.
want to say a huge, big thank you to anybody that has spent their hard-earned cash and bought it. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, that's lovely. It's a lovely book. Why wouldn't they? Yes.
Bless you, Tom. What it's about, basically, is it's set on the beautiful Amalfi Coast.
Oh, yes,
and
stunning.
the story follows two families who are wine-producing families. One is more successful than the other, and their lives have been intertwined for generations. And it's expected that the siblings from each family will marry in what promises to be the wedding of the year. Anybody who's anybody has been invited.
Oh, wow.
So from glamorous Hollywood starlets to the mafia. And really no expense has been spared for this wedding.
Oh, my goodness.
But both families have secrets that could ruin lives, they could ruin relationships as well. So under the azure blue skies of the Amalfi Coast, what you'll find is that all the guests gather, and there, murder, jealousy, intrigue, betrayal, and romance are all about to be revealed, and some
Sounds
secrets.
like a day at Virgin Radio.
Actually, that's what it's based on. I just said it was Amalfi.
I jazz, of course
Not
I
at
jazz. Oh, wow. Yeah, I love it. And it's got this amazing dramatic opening, this sort of prologue, hasn't it, Sinead, where we're suddenly in the Second World War, and there's this dark night, and the soldiers are walking around, and then something happens. I'm not giving away too much.
No, that's good.
And then something happens, and that's always in the back of your mind. And then it all disappears, and then suddenly you're in the sunny Amalfi Coast, and you go, well, what was that all about? Where does that come back in? And of course, it's all revealed.
It is. It's really an escapist kind of book. It's to take
beautiful.
you somewhere glamorous. And the other thing, visual imagery, is so important to me. I want you to be there with me, to be able to picture it and see where my characters are and the kind of things that they are doing and eating.
I love that. That's actually what I've realised is my favourite thing in any literature. People go, it's all about the stories. It's not. It's all about, I think, the exposition bit, the bit where they talk about the interiors and that. I just want to escape into that world. I want to be set in it.
Do you read the audiobook?
No, I don't, because my Italian's not so good and my accent isn't so good.
Well, I couldn't even say amore, and wasn't sure if it was amore or amore earlier, so...
Like you said, though, Tom, that's amore.
Yes,
So
like the
it's
song.
the amore bit. The romance. There's no pizzas in it, but that's the romance.
Oh, and that Amalfi Coast is absolutely stunning as well. If you've been, it doesn't matter if you haven't been there, because you get this insight into it through this book, which just makes you think, oh, I'd love to be, not just go on holiday, I'd love to live there. I'd love to, all that excitement. Really beautiful.
And that's exactly right, because I write about places that I've visited. So the first book, Under a Great Moon, was in Greece. I used to go there all the time as a student. The second book, The Hotel in the French Riviera. I've been to the French Riviera a few times as well.
Yeah.
And the Amalfi Coast I've been to too. So you can really, I can write about it with conviction. I know what it's like. I know what it smells like. So
They have that distinct styles, don't they? Very distinct. I mean, Sorrento, sorry, yes.
No, not at all. And things like the lemon smell as well.
Oh, limoncello a go-go. Yeah, you can't move for it. They give you limoncello just for getting out of bed.
they do.
Yeah, it's brilliant there.
I know a restaurant like that in London, and we were there one day, and every time we drank our limoncello, they'd fill it up. And so we ended up putting it in the plants. The plant keeling over at
You were
the
talking
end.
about your potted plants not doing so well. So that might be this might be the answer. Maybe you've been giving them Italian liqueurs. I don't know. No, it's a brilliant, brilliant book, and a really, like you say, a perfect bit of escapism, particularly when the weather's been so dreary here. It's the perfect thing to escape into.